That's your soul saying, oh.
Welcome to my channel, Aligning with My Soul. Welcome to all the new subscribers, and thank you to all of you for subscribing to my channel and liking my videos and commenting and sharing your love and taking the time to comment and share how you've been feeling and what you've been through so far on your journey. It really does mean the world to me, and thank you so much to everybody that's been paying into PayPal and supporting me. It blows me away, your kindness and your love and encouragement, and it makes me so excited about how my channel is unfolding and where it's heading, so thank you so much. If you've come to my channel quite frequently, you might want to just skip it to the masculine reading, but the purpose of this channel, if you are new, is me sharing my love, support to people that are in the same or similar situation to me, because it can be so lonely and confusing, and you feel quite lost at times, and I want to be able to support people and share the knowledge and understanding of what I've learned so far on my journey, and what I learn as my journey unfolds as well. I was triggered by my twin flame, so I'm currently on my spiritual journey, aligning with my soul. The more confident I get, I will be sharing more of how my journey started and more of how it unfolds, and I'll be doing talks, and I've got lots of ideas of what I want to be able to share with you guys. I did actually meet my Divine Masculine on YouTube. I've actually got a video on YouTube the day that I actually met my Divine Masculine. So I want to be able to share that with you one day as my journey unfolds. I've recently done a video sharing my face, and so if you feel like you want to be more connected to me and you want to know more about me, I've recently done a video explaining a bit about myself and some of the obstacles and challenges of what I've been through so far and what I'm still faced with, and what I'm working through. So that's in the description box down below, so if you want to check that out. This channel is for people that as well that are in some kind of challenge or separation, but I like to say preparation, because you are one soul, so you're never apart. You're just not with the physical person. You're both preparing on your spiritual journey so you can come back together as one. I'm currently in preparation with my Divine Masculine. I haven't seen the physical person for 2 years, but there's been on and off communication. So I know what it's like to be ghosted and for your Divine Masculine to go silent on you. But recently I've had quite a lot of communication. There was supposed to be a reunion as well about 4 weeks ago, but with what's going on at the moment with COVID, and God blocked it for a reason as well, because obviously my Divine Masculine's not ready and I'm not ready as well, so we're still preparing, but there is communication. But I did experience like 3 or 4 weeks, it's about 3.5 weeks of silent and being ghosted, so I do know what it's like, and it can be really uncomfortable and challenging, but it's all good because it's all movement forwards, and it's preparing us when we're in separation, or preparation as I like to call it. It's preparing us to become better versions of ourselves so we can come back together as one. So I do masculine oracle card readings because it's usually the feminines that are really interested in this kind of video. That's mainly my audience, so that's why I do masculine energy, and I know how sometimes we really do need some guidance of what is going on. So that's why I do masculine oracle card readings, and my readings are timeless, so it doesn't matter when you click on the video. So if the message resonates to you, that's really good. But again, if none of my messages mean anything to you, or you don't have any understanding of what I'm saying, and it doesn't fit into your situation, don't try and make it fit, because otherwise you'll confuse yourself. I do use the labels Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine, him, her, he, she, because that's how I channel. It's easier for you to understand and it's easier for me to say. I realise it's only energy, but it's just easier for me to channel like that. So I hope you're going to enjoy my reading today. Before I do the masculine reading today, I just want to give a couple of shout outs out because there's two really special people. They both have YouTube channels and they are just amazing people, and I just think if you're looking for guidance and support on your journey, these two people really are the ideal people for you, because they're actually in union, so it's Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. And they've both got YouTube channels, like I said. So the Divine Feminine, she has got a YouTube channel called Guided by Angels. You might have already found her channel, but she's absolutely amazing. She's just an angel. She guides me every single day, and I've learned so much from her. Her name's Liz, but the YouTube channel is Guided by Angels, and I will put it in the description box down below. And then her Divine Masculine has also got a YouTube channel. He's absolutely amazing. He's just recently done me a personal reading as well. His name's George, but his YouTube channel is Blue Eyes Tarot. So if you haven't come across yet their channels, go and subscribe, because they're just amazing. I can't recommend it enough. It's just, they're just absolutely amazing, and they've helped me and supported me so much on my journey. I watch them every day and they answer my prayers every single day. So I thought I'd do those shout outs because it's really important for us all to connect with each other and help each other. So go and check their YouTube channels out. That is in the description box down below. So let's get on with this masculine reading. First of all, I'm going to use the Moonology cards today. I hope you guys are all really well and coping, whatever situation you're in. We are coming up to the new moon in a couple of days, so you could be experiencing quite intense energies, and the highlight at the moment is the fear and the doubt, and we're having to, trying to change our perception, the way we're looking at things when we're triggered and stuff. So I hope you're coping, and you're keeping your strength up and staying focused on your journey, and just working through these illusions, realising they're illusions and not falling in the trap of fear and doubt. So Divine Masculines are progressing so beautifully all the time, and every day we're making movements forwards. Divine Masculines are on yourselves, so always remember that. Let's see what's going to come out of this deck today. What is the current energy of Divine Masculines today? How are they actually feeling? What energy are they in today? Nice clear message, please. Emotions are running high, and it's the supermoon, and we are coming into the supermoon, so that's amazing. And this one wanted to come out as well, so I'm going to take that as well. And it's time for healing, so very relevant, these cards, what's going on at the moment, because we are coming into a supermoon and emotions are running high for Divine Masculines at the moment. But everything, all their emotions and everything they're experiencing right now are really raising in them, and they're having to release so many different negative, toxic emotions, situations, people that are in their lives. So emotions they're really feeling at the moment. They could be experiencing like a tower moment. If we was using tarots, it would be like a tower moment where they're really being challenged at the moment and being forced to actually deal with what's going on in their lives and release things that aren't serving them. And it is a time for healing. This is a time for healing during this supermoon. So let's see what the additional message is for the emotions running high. And it is the supermoon, like I said, so absolutely on point for what is going on right now. So it's 110. This card suggests that the answer to whatever you're asking to write large, like the silvery full moon set against the velvety night sky. If you're wondering how successful something is going to be, such as a job or relationship, the answer is this is very positive. To use common parlance, the answer to your question may well be that it's under your nose. This card is about being larger than life, being special and bursting with energy that you can tune into and work with. You can expect plenty of good things and positive outcomes when this card comes up, but you may find there's lots of emotions to deal with too. There's also a sense that the opportunities around whatever you're asking about don't come along every day, so take action. So basically, because the Divine Masculines are experiencing this intense emotion, his emotions are running high, this is a good time. This is really pushing him to actually do something about everything that is under his nose, that he's been worrying about, and realising there is no wrong can go with this situation. It's all positive and this is the correct path, and God is pushing him, and he is bursting Divine Masculines with so much love and how much he feels for you. He's really feeling his emotions, and he's really wanting to express them to you. And this is a really good time for him to be in this energy, to actually take some action. So you might be hearing from your Divine Masculine, you might hear there might be communication, because he is really feeling it today. So obviously he can be feeling very emotional, very tearful, frustrated, impatient, but as well as feeling this drive and wanting to be able to express how he feels, because of the different emotions he's experiencing. He knows he's got to do something. He knows this is the right time, and God is guiding him, and God's angels to guide him to take some kind of action, because everything he's wanting is under his nose. He's just got to be conscious and aware of everything that's under his nose, and to just have trust and faith that everything is going to work out. And he knows, if he actually goes within and listens to his intuition and listens with his heart and feels with his heart, he knows what the answer is. He knows what's correct for him once he puts his ego aside. So and it's, this is a time for healing. This is a time for releasing things that are no good for us, and that is what Divine Masculines are doing. They are releasing. They're being pushed to release the stuff that doesn't serve them anymore, which is uncomfortable, is challenging. But when we are challenged, we grow and we're pushed forwards more and more, and we're always moving forwards. The Divine Masculines is always moving forwards, whatever they're experiencing, and the same for you. Whatever you're experiencing, you're always growing and becoming stronger. Let's see what the time for healing card says. Balsamic moon. So balsamic, I think it is. I'm no good at pronouncing things. Let's see what the message is. Putting this card suggests that the past is the past and the bright future is beckoning. There you go. So how amazing these cards align with each other. However, before you take your next step, make sure that both you and your situation feel healed. This is not the time to paper over cracks or simply pretend that everything is okay. Rather, you still need a little more time to heal and to soothe both yourself and anyone else in need. Then remind yourself that anything is possible if you believe it. There is also a time to surrender and wait to hear guidance from the universe. Powerful insights can be had if you know that something really isn't good for you. This card is a reminder to surrender. Start to work on your belief in your dreams, so you are ready when the time comes. So yeah, before your Divine Masculine does take action, because if his emotions are running high, he needs to take a step back and actually really feel like that he has healed, and to feel that he is able to be authentic with you and to be who he really is before he comes. So he's making sure, if you haven't heard from your Divine Masculine, this is what's happening. He's using this time to heal, and he wants to make sure that he has healed things within him before he comes towards you, because he does want to be different this time. He wants to show you that his behaviour is different towards you. So he needs to take this time to make sure that he is ready, and that he is going to be coming towards you in the correct way this time. And the future is so bright. for both of you. And as I say, when you're not with a physical person, you're both preparing so you can come back together as one, and you've dealt with all the things that need to be healed within you. So when you're aligned with your soul, that is when you do come back together. And that is what Divine Masculine's working on, and that's what you're working on right now. But his emotions are running high because he misses you so much, and maybe he's experiencing, like I said, with like a tower moment, like in the tarot cards, where everything just feels like it's crumbling down around him, and he's wanting so much to come towards you and express how he feels, just frustrated, but he knows he's got to heal everything within him first before he can do that. So this is what he's doing during this time. So that is what the Divine Masculine's energy is today. Let's see what the wisdom of the Oracle deck say. I'll just pick one card. I didn't expect two cards to come out, but that really wanted to come out today. So let's see what else Divine Masculine's experiencing. What is the present energy of Divine Masculines? Nice clear message, please. What is the energy of Divine Masculines at this moment? Breathe. Yeah, he's taking this time to breathe. He needs to breathe because his emotions are running so high. He needs to take this time to breathe and heal, and to make sure that he's actually healed the parts of him that need to be healed, and to release the stuff that doesn't serve him so he can come back to you. How he wants to be with you, his true self, and to speak his truth, and to be honest, and to share his love, and for him to receive your love as well, allowing himself to receive the love that he felt that he wasn't worthy of, and yeah, so he can share his love with you as well without being frightened and not being afraid. So let's see what Breathe says, and what is the number? 29. So that is a beautiful number as well. 2 and 9 is 11. So let's see what the message says. You could be using this time as well, where you feel like you're healing and you're needing some time to breathe as well in this time. Let's see. Okay, the essential meanings of this card is patience, waiting, going slowly, wellness, meditation and trust. So that's, you know, he is using this time to, you know, he wants to make sure that he's done the work, the inner work that he's needed to come back to you. So you notice the difference in him, so you're not going to come in and out when he comes in and out, messing you about. He wants to come to you in a more sincere way, but he could be feeling, because of his emotions of running so high, he's finding it hard to be patient and waiting. He just wants to like express and explode really right now, but he knows, but he has to have this time because it's going to help his well-being, and once he's feeling better within himself, he'll be more connected to God and Spirit, and he will feel this trust. So this is really good and powerful, these cards have come out, and how they've all aligned with each other again. It's just amazing. And the oracle message is, patience in all things is called for right now. What do you need to do when you're in the rush? Slow down, of course, meditate and trust. Breathe and repeat. Humans cannot exist without drawing breath. Now is the time to allow the life-giving element of air to replenish your body, your being, and your very essence. Stop to smell the roses, breathe in the sunlight, and release the darkness, and miracles will appear. Yeah. So if he slows down and takes time to breathe, to release the toxic, negative stuff that doesn't serve him anymore, for him to be more in the present moment. He will release that darkness and things around him. He'll see the miracles and the magic appear all around him once he takes the time to breathe and give himself a break. And then he can feel his worth, and he just feels so connected with God and the universe and everything around him, which will help him feel so much better as well. The relationship message to this card is, don't be in too much of a hurry right now. The heart needs time to open. Yeah, take a breath and let nature take its course. Release constriction and anxiety, for there's no need for tension. Savour the moment, and the waiting won't prove difficult. Your heart knows what the ego often resists learning. Patience pays off in deep and meaningful ways. Yeah. A big part of this journey, on the twin flame journey, is patience. Learning to have patience, learning to trust, learning about forgiveness and having compassion. So divine masculines are learning to have patience, and during this healing time, having patience with himself and releasing anxiety and tension is going to make him in so much more of a better energy, and he will come across to you in such a more meaningful way, because he won't be resisting anymore. So it's so important that he's taking this time, and there is no rush. And what we will have to remember is how everything is at this moment is how it's meant to be. It's what we should be experiencing. It's all about divine timing, and it's all part of God's plan, what is going on with you and your divine masculine. So there's no need to be fearful or doubtful. I'm thinking to yourself, maybe the person that's watching you might be thinking, well, nothing's happening, I can't see any change or whatever. There's a lot always going on behind the scenes. And these cards and what I've said today is sharing with you what is going on with your divine masculine, what he's dealing with and what energy he's in. And you must trust and remove the doubt from your experience, if you're experiencing doubt and fear, because it's just illusions. And divine masculines are always moving forwards. They are always doing their inner work. They've had this rebirth and transformation, and by having a rebirth and transformation, you have to go through this process of uncomfortableness, releasing, taking some time to heal. And as I said, a big part of this journey is patience. Even if you can't see any change, there is change happening all the time. You just need to believe and trust that is happening. And for some of you, you may be able to see this change already in your divine masculine if you have communication, or you just feel within yourself that there's a change or there's a big shift as well. And if you feel a big shift within yourself, there's definitely going to be a shift within your divine masculine. Very powerful message again today. So during the super moon, it's looking like, divine masculines are wanting to really come towards you and burst and explode how they really feel. And it's time for them to be doing healing as well. Taking this time to make sure they really are doing their healing, and things are surfacing within them. A lot of emotions are surfacing, and they could be experiencing lots of different emotions. So this is all really positive. And he's got to make sure he breathes through this process to connect with his inner self and to connect with God, and to know that everything is okay. It's how it should be for now. Let's see, sorry, I'm shuffling my pots. Let's see what energy is and how he's feeling towards you today. Let's see. Spiritual, yeah. He's feeling quite spiritual. He knows that this relationship he has with you is very spiritual, and it's not like a normal relationship. He knows it's different. He knows it's deeper. and he knows it's meant to be. He's got more of an understanding of this now. During all this time, that's what, you know, what he's been experiencing recently, through these really intense times. What else is he feeling today? Married. Yeah, marriage. He knows that this is a spiritual marriage. He knows this is, that you're, you know, he's thinking about marriage. He could be thinking about marriage and thinking about the future, and that maybe he wants to marry you for some of you. But he knows that this is a spiritual marriage. He knows this is a different relationship, and that he has this bond and this special relationship with you is just so powerful, and this love is so intense. So that's the energy he's feeling towards you today. Right, what would he love to communicate to you if he had the chance in the 3D? And what's he actually saying in the 5D? Let's see. I love you with all my heart. That's what he would say to you today. I love you with all my heart. Because he knows that this is a spiritual marriage he has with you. He knows how special this relationship is with you, and his emotions are running high, and he's just feeling so many different emotions, and he's wanting to explode in so many different ways. But he's got to take a step back and take this time to breathe, think about things, and approaching you in a correct manner this time. See what else he's going to want, what he would love to say to you today. I've never felt like this before. No, he loves you so much, and he loves you with all his heart, and he's never felt like this before, because he knows that this is different. He knows that this is so different to anything you've experienced before, and it's so powerful and intense. So this is amazing, beautiful reading yet again. So now it's time to do a card for the person that's watching. The reminder cards to bring forth your beautiful, divine inner spirit. So, what God wants you to know today. Nice clear message, please. I hope the lighting's right, because it's getting darker where I am now. It gets dark quite early, and when I have to have the light on, it causes lots of shadow, so I hope you can see it properly. It's not interrupting. You've seen the cards. Right, what's the card for the person that's watching? Nice clear message, please. Reignited passion. Let's see what the message says. Your inner flame is being reignited. This may be through lots of different reasons, perhaps a new project, a new romance, or reignited romance with your current partner, or reignited connection with yourself. Trust your inner guidance and your first thought, which comes to mind, as what this card is specifically related to. And the action to take is send that love into yourself and your new project, new romance. Let the love inspire you and move you towards your next step. And the powerful affirmation is, I reignite my inner flame for passion and I feel wonderful. Yeah. So this is about reigniting the passion for yourself. And the more passion you feel for yourself, the more you focus on yourself and connect with yourself, the more you're helping your divine masculine anyway, because your energy will go to your divine masculine. He will feel that shift. But this is the time for you to really, you know, this love within you, it needs to be reignited. You to know how amazing you are, to know how beautiful you are, and how strong you are, and how well you've done on this journey. And, you know, think beautiful, loving thoughts and things about your divine masculine and how you want things to be as well. Feel that passion about yourself and your divine masculine, and try and push through the illusions, try and see through those, and just think about and visualise how you do want things to be between you and your masculine, and know that your desires and dreams can come true. but really do focus on yourself, feeling unconditional love for yourself, know your worth, take some time doing things that you love doing, maybe spending time in nature, that really is helpful, or whatever you feel like doing that you love. Just take this time to connect with yourself, have this passion for yourself, have this relationship with yourself. And this journey isn't, you know, I know you've been drawn to watch this video because you want to know what's going on with the Divine Masculines, but your journey is about yourself. It's about having a relationship with yourself, and this is so important, and that's why your Divine Masculines come into your life, so you can change things, but you know, so you can have this unconditional love for yourself and rearrange things in your life that aren't serving you anymore. They come in and really give you the drive, and they push you to do this inner work, and then when you're doing the inner work, that is when they do their inner work as well, because they feel the energy, because this is just about energy, because you're one soul. So the more you focus on yourself, the more you're helping your Divine Masculine. I know I say that all the time, and you're probably bored of me saying it, but it's true, and we need to get that in our heads. And when I'm saying it to you, I'm learning myself, and I'm trying to do that as well, align with my soul. So I hope you've enjoyed this reading today. I've really enjoyed doing it. Thank you so much for all your love and support that you give me all the time. It means so much to me, and I'm so grateful that I've been connected with people that are in the same or similar situation to me. It's so comforting. So if you haven't subscribed already, don't forget to subscribe and like my video if you liked it. I do have PayPal now, so if you feel like you'd like to support and donate to my channel, I would be so grateful and very excited. And I do have an Amazon wish list as well. So thank you guys for watching, and I do think about you all the time, and I'm sending my love, my support, my strength and my light to you all guys, and I love you. See ya.
Oh, what's your soul saying?